I'm Dan.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Bourbon Sauce. We're back with another Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. This time we're doing a Green River, a very popular bourbon. It's been around for a long time.
Has it?
They got their distillery number is 10. Kentucky DSP KY 10, which means they've been around for a hot minute. So this one's their foolproof.
Yes, sir.
This one's 118.1.
You just can't get it right on the number, can you?
I don't know why you would do that.
It's got to be just over or just under.
Why would you just
be right on the
why
number.
would you just leave it at 118 or go up to 119 or 120? You know?
It's not like there's a fine science to tuning this or nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, it's easy. Just put it at 118.
This one is like a 5-year?
5 to 7.
5 to 7. So, I mean, you could tell it's older with how dark it is in this bottle.
It does have a dark amber color. It's sat in the barrel for a while.
Love this bottle, though. You know why? It's got this horseshoe on the bottom. You ever notice that?
I did not notice that. That is cute.
You never saw the bottom?
That's so cute.
Yeah, the bottom's got this cool horseshoe. A
lot of people used to hang a horseshoe over the door for good luck.
Well, maybe this is their way of branding themselves for good luck.
Maybe if this is sitting on your bar top, it's good luck.
Or maybe they're shoeing their horse, and this is their horse in the race.
Maybe.
Being from Kentucky, and they got Kentucky Derby.
It could.
Maybe they're drinking out of a Green River. I don't know.
You doing it or am I doing it?
You go ahead. Go ahead and do the honors. Hey, that one's pretty fantastic. It's normal cork.
Mm-hmm.
I love normal corks. Every once in a while, we get those synthetics that do well.
But it's like the normal cork, that cork feel gets like some serious suction.
Yeah. And it's because it expands better. You know what I mean? It swells up. You know what I'm saying? Swells the tip just a little bit. This one's your typical mash bill.
Was it 70? I dibbled, damn it. I dibbled on the table.
You diddled.
Yeah, it's what, 70, 21, 9?
Yeah. Let's just pour it.
I was trying to be gentle.
Yeah, that's the problem. You try to be gentle, you get it all over the place. Now you left a mess.
I didn't want a heavy pour like you do.
Look at that beat off there. It's beaten off.
Yeah.
It's almost like that last one we did with the chicken cock. You could have beat it off.
He come to snuff the rooster.
Yeah, look at that hair. Pretty roosterific. You look like you should have been Chicken Little or something. Or that's that rock and roll. What's that one we talked about?
Chanticleer.
Yeah, but what's that Disney? Isn't it Disney?
I don't know that it's Disney. It might be, but it's Chanticleer is the rooster in the cartoon.
Yeah,
where the kid gets turned into a kitten in the cartoon.
All rockabilly.
And he's like, Chanticleer, we need you.
Yeah.
Chanticleer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think that's what it is. Rockadoodle or something. Rockadoodle. Rockadoodle.
Yeah, like cockadoodle and some rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle, yep.
Ooh, interesting. You know what this smells like? What's that distillery in Corbin?
Fargo?
Yeah, it smells like that.
Fargo 459. Man,
It does smell exactly like that.
It's very. It's kind of very.
Got a lot of brown sugar.
Very common nose, if that makes sense.
It does. It's like caramel, cream, corn mixed with butterscotch.
I get a little bit of cherry
brown
notes.
Sugar, and
I do get the brown sugar.
Like a fruitcake.
I don't like fruitcake.
No, but it's a little bit fruitcake.
I'm just gonna say it's a little fruity.
Same thing.
All right.
Cheers.
Ooh.
First one don't count.
It don't count, but that's very thick and creamy.
Just the way she likes it.
It is. It's very thick and creamy.
A lot of burn on this one.
I don't get near as much burn on this as I got on that Doc Swenson.
Yeah, you guys should go watch the episode.
But yes, there's a very creamy texture to it. Very creamy. I get caramel notes.
It's interesting.
But that cream, and it's really making my mouth water.
Yeah, I mean, you get that salivation going.
I mean, it's like really making my mouth water.
Might just be
hungry.
Well, yeah, too, but...
Wow. Yeah, it's really making my mouth water. I get some dark fruit notes. Definitely get some char.
There's definitely an oakiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
When if I sit there and think about it, you can feel how it parses your cheeks a little bit, which is that oak kind of drying your mouth out a little bit. But then that higher proof doesn't lend it any favors for that either.
It does drink high proof.
It definitely drinks higher proof. You get a nice hug. This one gives you a long, warm hug.
It still hangs.
I wouldn't say it's a long finish.
No.
But it's a medium.
Medium finish, long hug.
Long hug.
The palate is not very complex at all.
No.
You get your typical bourbon flavors.
Yeah.
A little bit of your caramel, some
corny, whatever.
Some of your char, your oak. Nothing too, what's the word? Ostentatious? Is that the word?
That could be the word. Just depends on how you want to use it.
It's not too ostentatious.
It's
very
just
simple. Is that right?
It is simple.
Did I use that right, though? Ostentatious?
Let him know. Put it in the comments. Did he use it right? Did he not use it right? Let him know. It's just.
I hate waiting on you people to tell me if I did it right or wrong because half y'all won't comment.
It's just a typical bourbon. You know what I mean?
I would say it's a typical foolproof.
You want to put that to the test?
With?
Benchmark foolproof?
I mean, yeah.
It's right behind you.
That means I need to get other glasses and then play roulette with them. Oh, well, that's going to be hard to do.
Look at that. You didn't dribble. You got one right there. Just smacking. Jesus.
What? Same as you, ain't it?
You poured way more. I don't want more.
My bad.
This is a benchmark foolproof, which we reviewed last year.
We actually put this and the single barrel benchmark up against Stag and Blanton's.
Yeah.
But what we did learn in that Stag is Stag, and there was not really a comparison there.
No,
Stag was
it won out.
Well, not even that it won out. It was like immediately identifiable for us which one was the Stag, even doing it blind. Blanton's, on the other hand, suffered greatly at the hands of.
Now, see, this is a lower proof foolproof versus this being 118. I think
this is 125. This is a higher proof.
This one's 125?
Yeah. Their foolproof is kick you in the balls. There's the creaminess. Little bit of nuttiness, some oakiness.
They're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at them, I mean, they're damn close. Damn close in color.
But what I will say, like, and that's why I said this is a typical foolproof on the palate, right? But I think MSRP is like $45.
Yeah. Where'd you pick that one up?
This one I got from the Class 6 on base.
Oh, shit.
On Fort Campbell.
Fort Campbell? Go ahead, go in a Class 6.
But
talk
it's
to
not there no more. It was discontinued on post. So you can only get it off base now.
Well, never mind. Forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
I got the last one on the shelf.
Striking out because it's baseball season.
Yep.
But pick your favorite horse.
As he rounds first, he's going to second. He rounds second. Oh no, there's an error. He's going to third. Is he going to home?
No.
No, he stops at third. You're no fun.
No. Slides into home.
Oh, he slides in at home.
Yeah, he's not going to get to home. He's got to slide to home.
Does he slide or does he dive over?
I don't remember. How's the song go?
I don't either.
I know it's from a song in the beginning of that.
Put me in, coach.
Right.
I'm ready to play today. There you go.
Let's go to the board. Now we've thrown a little wrench into this.
Yeah, you threw in a curveball right there, buddy.
I did throw a curveball.
That was a nice little curveball.
You're welcome. Could have been a change-up, if you will.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Let's see.
We're drinking these out of our MB Roland Distillery shot glasses. If you guys haven't been to that distillery, you should go there. They have a very unique taste and a very unique product there with the Dark Fire bourbon. You should absolutely go try that. It made the top 5 for 2024, and I'm sure it could possibly win itself in the top 5 again for 2025. So go check out MB Roland Distillery.
Pembroke, Kentucky.
Pembroke, Kentucky.
All right. What do you get on smell?
Well, I smelt it, and it was very ordinary.
You dealt it.
And I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, it's just middle of the road, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Taste?
5.
Also a 5. Drinkability?
7.
I gave it an 8.
It's very drinkable.
Yeah,
all day long.
It's just a normal bourbon, you know what I mean?
And I mean, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's not going to give you a headache or anything.
Right, it's an enjoyable bourbon, but I think where we agree on taste is
it's just
a bourbon.
Just a bourbon.
Yeah.
There's nothing complex about it.
There was no extraordinary changing in the flavors. You weren't chasing anything, which means, well, middle of the road.
Right.
So, price point?
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 7.
Okay, so we're real close there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Share was obviously a yes.
Oh, yeah. And then overall?
I was a 6.5.
I was also a 6.5. So this is one where we lined up, which makes sense. Being it's a normal bourbon, you'd figure we'd have the same kind of marks. And given this little curve, change up, whatever you want to call it, with the benchmark, you know, that's one of those things where people are like, well, what's it compare like to, you know, Buffalo Trace? Or, well, this is Buffalo Trace juice, essentially. So Green River versus Buffalo Trace, they're pretty identical.
They're pretty comparable at foolproof level.
Right. And this is, you know, the low end of Buffalo Trace, but it's still Buffalo Trace juice.
Is it really the low end?
This is not as old.
So it's not that it's not as old.
But
we've already determined that supposedly, like, the foolproof is unapproved, like, stag juice. And yet, there's nobody that's yet to say it isn't.
Well.
But a lot of the rumor is that the barrels that don't make the cut for stag become benchmark foolproof. So it's the same age as whatever that stag is, if that's the case.
I don't think that's the truth.
But, well, I mean, nobody's debunked it yet.
I don't think that's the truth, because if I taste this stag, or any stag on this shelf, it tastes wildly different than that.
Still doesn't mean it can't be that juice.
Now, that other stag you got,
that barrel just may not have made the cut.
You didn't bring that other stag back, did you? From the house?
I thought it was over there.
No, the one you got at the property.
Oh, then it's still there.
With that Booker's.
That's still there too. No.
Awesome.
No. Well, I've got like a whole case that has to come.
Yeah.
Back because I forgot it.
Well, it was interesting because I'm not usually a Green River fan. I like their normal.
Their weeded is good.
I think their wheat is okay.
I enjoy. I say it's good because I enjoy their weeded, but I've enjoyed Castle Keys weeded. I've enjoyed Woodford's weeded. I mean, I drink a lot of weeded, so
Yeah.
and I think Green River has a good weeded. Their regular straight bourbon.
Yeah, but the foolproof is
The
really
foolproof
good.
is good.
And I think that's where we're at because we like to drink. Generally, we like barrel strength.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's a little less molested by
One thing
watering
I
down
noticed, One thing I noticed, and this goes back to the chicken cock small batch one. Used to, like our first year out, I tended to lean towards the small batches, remember? And now it's, I want the single barrels, I want the full proofs, right? Whereas the small batches, it's kind of like lame duck kind of thing a lot of times because it's a small batch, it's a combination, and
Look at us growing up.
you know, that's what it is. It's mommy, wow, we're big kids now, kind of thing right there. You know?
But also,
instead of pull-ups, it's curl-ups.
yeah. But I mean, remember, I didn't like finished stuff either
You did
in that
not.
first year.
And now you're like
I love finished stuff.
I almost called you a Finnish Nazi, but I don't want to say that, you know?
You just did.
Yeah. Because
You can't finish if you're Nazis. You finish a race or you finish a war. Which one are you finishing? Americans finish them.
oh, he's yeah, you're definitely big time into the finishes.
Yeah. I like them. They have more complexity for me. Like, you know, in the beginning, I didn't want my bourbon to be molested. I wanted it to be pure because I wanted to know what that tasted like. But then after I got more acclimated to how bourbon tasted, I was like, okay, well, I need to broaden my horizons. I want to see what finishings taste like and how that takes on that flavor of whatever they finished in. Is it overwhelming? Is it not? Is it adding to it? Is it detracting to it? And I think still anything that's done in a white wine finish, I don't like. It's just, it's weird. It just doesn't seem like a good pairing to me.
Yeah.
Cabernets make sense to me for a finish just because of like, it's a dark, they're finished in basically a dark barrel, a Cabernet, right? Like usually a used bourbon barrel. So you get that bourbon flavor. It's over on my side now. If you're looking for it, the IW Harper.
Is that the Chardonnay or the cognac?
That's Chardonnay.
Yeah.
I have a cognac.
Yeah. No.
Nelson's over there.
I see, like,
and the cognac Nelson's it's a unique flavor because it's cognac. It's not wine.
Yeah.
It's like on the border of brandy and something because brandy is more wine. And
but
I'm
brandy's
not
like a thicker wine.
Yeah. Almost like a Kvassier.
It's like a dessert drink almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
But it's it's interesting how our palates have definitely evolved. And I'm curious to see how it goes through year 3 of this podcast.
And like, I enjoy some of the cast finish. Like, but in the last 2 years, port, I've greatly established that a port cast finished bourbon is not my thing.
Well, yeah, you like more sherry.
Sherry cast finish, I do enjoy.
Yeah.
I need to get some St. Moore's and try theirs, and then hopefully get enough to do a blind panel of 4 sherry cast finished and see how those line out.
That'd be interesting, and we'll see how they match up against each other.
Like the honey cast finished. What we've noticed though, especially last year, is cast finish. You do fairly well at identifying them.
Decent. Yeah.
I just trash the shit out of the blinds for cast finish because one, I don't drink a lot of cast finish. You do, and they just, I don't know. There's certain cast finish where I'm like, this is good and I enjoy it, like the sherry cast finish, and then there's others where it's the port cast finish, a lot of the honey cast finish.
I'm waiting for the maples.
You know that. So right now we have 2 maples.
I think that one's gonna be up your alley.
So we have
'Cause we both like pancakes and waffles and
absolutely
maple syrup.
So we have Nelson, or not Nelson's. Nashville Barrel Company's maple.
Mm-hmm.
We have Knob Creek maple. So I gotta find 2 more maple
We have to
finished
go to Southern
bourbons.
Collections. They have a maple finish.
But it's a rye, not a bourbon.
Oh,
You can't screw it up again, Bobby.
Why not? I did
Damn it,
last-
Bobby. Uh-huh.
I threw that curveball last year.
Yeah, well, and you didn't even realize you threw it. It was an unintentional curveball.
That's right. It
But,
was unintentional bulk.
Yeah, so we've got to come up with 2 more maple bourbons, and I think I may have found them, and then I will get them, and we will get them done.
We will get it done. We will get it done. I had to finish off that benchmark because that was pretty fantastic. I gotta wash my palate. I'm telling you, if you guys are curious about a budget bourbon that tastes fantastic, the Foolproof Benchmark. That's the only one that I approve out of the Benchmark lineup. That's the only one. Everything else to me is kind of shit from Benchmark, but
Wait a minute. We've only opened 2.
yeah, and I know the ones that are below that are gonna be shit.
We don't know that.
I know that.
I might open one, and you'd be like, holy shit, this is like Buffalo Trace itself incarnate.
No.
I like
Because that one doesn't.
I like
have
when
any-
he makes those bold statements, Cotton, because he's like, I know I ain't going to like it. Well, we're going to blind your ass and see.
That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Setting it up for everyone else to come back and watch.
It's a blind statement? No, it's
Bold
a bold statement, Cotton.
Let's
Bold
see how it
statement,
plays out
Cotton.
for him.
Mhm.
Well, this is our review of the Green River Foolproof. I think we were both pleasantly not surprised, but I think we're just happy with it.
I was happy with it.
It was a good outing, if you would. Everybody batting 1,000, maybe. Struck out the other side. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
Good game.
Butt slaps all around.
Butt slaps all
Yeah,
around.
it was a good game.
If you like this review, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share to your friends, because that's the only way we can grow this and make sure that we can keep doing this for you guys. Without
Sorry. You know how sniffing paint's illegal?
puffing, yes.
Huffing. I wonder how long before huffing bourbon is illegal.
Well, you probably don't kill as much brain cells as you do huffing paint,
And you
or
probably don't end up with gold lips and nostrils either.
whatever color paint that you're huffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Anyway.
just dawned on me as I took a giant inhale.
Until next time, drink your favorite drink. Hopefully it's bourbon and get sauced. Cheers.
Cheers.